How's it going, everybody? Jared Lutz back again with another Diablo 4 video. Today we're breaking down everything discussed within the Diablo developer livestream for July. Well, everything Diablo 4 related at least. I'm not getting into Diablo Immortal stuff. But yes, Season 1 has been announced with a fancy trailer and everything, so I'll play that for you and then we'll jump right into all the new info that you need to know.
To you, because although a great evil is receding from Sanctuary, a new festering curse now spreads its corruption across the land. More dangerous, more malignant than I could have imagined. I have found a way to stop this plague, to rip the dark power of these monsters from their very core and turn it to our advantage in destroying them. But I cannot do this alone. My allies have fallen. My strength is dwindling. The Malignant are relentless and without mercy. I need help. I need you.
So first off, completely separate from Season 1, a new patch went live earlier today, patch 1.0.4, which fixed a lot of bugs and performance issues along with some other stuff. The big ticket items are that Helltide chests now have the chance to drop unique items. I didn't even realize this wasn't possible before, but there you go. We also got confirmation that the caches from the Tree of Whispers currently cannot drop uniques, but there's a possibility that they look at changing that in the future, just like they have with Helltide chests. This patch also increased the material cap sizes from 9,999 to 99,999, so you shouldn't be hitting those caps anytime soon. This patch actually ended up making it so the Uber uniques had an increase in drops for sorcerers and barbarians due to them not having any unique helmets to get if a unique rolled from a Helltide chest. So players left, right, and center were getting Shakos, aka Harlequin Crest, to drop for a few hours before Blizzard ended up disabling Uber unique drops as a whole. So as of right now, the 6 rarest uniques cannot drop until a fix goes out that's planned for Friday. If you were part of the lucky few who managed to take advantage of this bug and get your hands on one of the Uber rare unique helmets, congrats. Alright, so moving on to Season of the Malignant. Let's dive into what this season is about. For this, I'll read the introduction to the season direct from a brand new article posted on Blizzard's site. A deviant form of Lilith's sinister machinations have given birth to a new threat, malignant monsters. These decaying abominations roam Sanctuary in a frenzy, mindlessly attacking anyone in range without hesitation. Wanderers will investigate this mysterious malady in a new questline with the help of Cormund, a former priest of the Cathedral of Light, who also trains you to capture the Malignant Hearts, fueling these foul beasts and convert them into build-altering powers. The malignancy that's taken hold of the Burning Hell's army cannot remain unchecked. You must snuff it out at the source before all of Sanctuary becomes its thrall. So yes, we've got evil monsters roaming Sanctuary that are now more evil than I guess before. What's causing them to go crazy? I don't know. I'm assuming we'll find out during the seasonal campaign alongside a new character, Cormund, who in the trailer had amazing voice acting to go alongside the already stellar voice acting in Diablo 4. Season 1 will go live on July 20th at 10 a.m. PDT, but the update for Season 1 will release on July 18th. Once this update is live, if you log into the Eternal Realm, all the new loot, i.e. uniques and legendary aspects, will be available for you to find in-game. But the season itself and the ability to create seasonal characters does not go live until July 20th. Once you are able to create a seasonal character, if you've completed the campaign once already on another character, you'll be able to skip the campaign and you'll start off within Kyovashad, thrown into the seasonal storyline where the game will introduce you to the season's mechanics. Let's talk about those mechanics. Malignant Enemies and Malignant Hearts. Malignant Enemies are elite enemies that can spawn anywhere. Wherever you would encounter an elite enemy, there's a chance for it to be malignant. Malignant enemies are stronger elites that, when killed, will drop a malignant heart. These hearts can be interacted with to start a ritual of binding. This will summon an even stronger version of the malignant elite you just defeated, along with some minions. If you manage to take them down, The Malignant Heart will become caged, allowing you to pick it up and socket it into infested slots, which can only be found on jewelry. These caged hearts come equipped with legendary aspect-like powers that the devs say can be really crazy and take builds to the next level. There are 32 different malignant powers that you can find spread across 4 different qualities. These qualities are indicated by a specific color, and each color can only be socketed into a socket of a matching color. So if you have a blue heart, it can only be socketed into a blue socket. These infested sockets only appear on jewelry, and when jewelry drops with a socket, it will roll with a random color. Same goes for if you add sockets to jewelry via the jeweler. The rarest quality of caged hearts, called Wrathful, are able to be socketed into any color socket. Hearts will also be more powerful the higher the level they are. The example heart they show off in the gameplay is a level 2 caged heart of the Picana, where critical strikes electrically charge the enemy for 2.89 seconds, causing lightning to arc between them and any other charged enemies, dealing 64 lightning damage. If we go frame by frame, you can barely make out another heart, this one called the Caged Heart of Focused Rage, where after spending 68 Fury within 2 seconds, your next non-basic skill's critical strike chance is increased by 34%, obviously for Barbarian only. We also learned that unique jewelry that have sockets will also now drop with these infested colored sockets. So now you'll be able to have a unique power alongside a malignant power, or a legendary aspect alongside a malignant power, making jewelry extreme powerhouses in Season 1. You can also salvage lower level hearts or hearts that you don't want in order to craft an invoker. Once you finish Season 1's campaign, you can use these items at the end of new dungeons called Malignant Tunnels. These tunnels are a focal point of malignant infestation where you are guaranteed to find malignant enemies and malignant hearts. At the end of these dungeons, there will be colored growths that you can interact with. Let's say you want a yellow colored malignant heart, then you use your invoker item that you crafted on the yellow growth. This will spawn a boss that when killed will drop a yellow heart. These dungeons are the new endgame content of Season 1, allowing you to farm for malignant hearts and target the ones you are looking for. There are also more new crafting materials introduced in Season 1, as we see a player collecting material called Vicious Malignant Ichor. Other than this new malignant seasonal mechanic, we learn that there will be new bosses to encounter, one of them being Varshin the Consumed, who we see a picture of in the new Blizzard article I mentioned earlier. There will be 6 new unique items, which we'll get a preview of in an article that Blizzard will post on July 18th alongside the Season 1 patch, and there will also be 7 new legendary aspects to find or unlock in your codex. We do get to see 2 new legendary aspects via the Seasonal Journey tab that they show off that you can unlock for the codex. One being for Barbarian, where Charge calls forth 4 Ancients who also charge, dealing 50% of normal damage. And then one for Druid, where Poison Creepers active also cast Landslide in a circle around you. Earth skills deal 10% increased damage to poisoned enemies. Then they showed off the Season 1 Battle Pass and Season Journey, which are basically things we've seen before when they first teased all of this stuff. I made a video going over how the Battle Pass and Seasonal Journey works, so if you're interested in learning about that, you can check out my video going over everything as far as that stuff goes. They once again reiterated that whatever map you've uncovered will transfer over to your seasonal characters when you begin them, alongside the renown you've gotten from exploring the map. Also, the renown you've obtained from collecting the Altars of Lilith will also transfer over, meaning if you've uncovered the entirety of the map and collected all of the altars, you'll have almost 3 tiers of renown unlocked, plus 5 max potion charges, and plus 5 skill points available to your fresh level 1 character. And you'll have access to your mount if you've already unlocked it, which you obviously will if you've completed the campaign. They did point out that before you start a Season 1 character, anytime after the July 18th patch goes live, you want to first log into the character that has the most progress, as the game will then take this progress, i.e. the map you've uncovered and the Lilith statues, and save that progress to your account. That way, when you start a new character, those characters will also have that progress. The reason you have to do this is because they had to rush to get this transfer system working in time for Season 1, because they heard how much players do not want to re-get all the renown. So that's why it's a bit jank, but they'd rather have it like this and in the game versus holding it off till Season 2. Some other random info we got is that the July 18th patch will also add more class balancing, bug fixes, endgame rewards based on player feedback, and lots more, and will apparently be the largest update to the game so far, which makes sense as it's adding an entire season. They are also actively looking at respec stuff. They know players want to be able to respec more easily with less gold cost and less time to go through refunding everything. They have nothing to announce yet, but are heavily looking into it. For now though, they've added a new consumable item called the Scroll of Amnesia that you can unlock within the season journey. When used, this scroll will respec everything on a single character, skill point, paragon all at once, but you only get one of these scrolls for Season 1 it seems. The team also mentioned that they are looking at stash space and inventory related stuff too, but nothing to announce yet. Also, they are planning to change the Nightmare Dungeon teleport so that it puts you inside the dungeon instead of outside of it. The reason it is the way it is right now is because, once again, they rushed it to get it out to players sooner rather than holding it off until it was perfect. And lastly, once Season 1 launches, the cosmetic shop will also be updated with tons of new stuff to purchase and will continue to be updated as the season progresses. And that's the big ticket info we learned from the Season 1 reveal. In the new article, they also mentioned that they will be revealing more stuff about the seasons over the coming weeks, so there's probably more to it or more secret stuff that they don't want to spoil for players. Let me know your thoughts on all this. I'm personally excited, although I'm not sure if what was revealed today is enough content to hold players over for an entire 3 months. This is me looking at it from a longtime Destiny player perspective, where that game gets tons of new stuff to do every season with weekly resets that add story content, and people still aren't satisfied with the amount of content that that game gets, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm still actively playing the game like it's my full-time job, which it kind of is, but still, I'm loving it as much as I was on day one. I definitely can't wait for Season 1, I'm pretty hyped. That's it for this video. Subscribe for more Diablo IV content, news, guides, tips and tricks, stuff like that. In the next couple days, I'll have a damage stacking guide out, so that will be coming soon. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.